Already some info, but they're trying to get up past this wall, and they'll let him through. FUT in trouble by losing laps, but they still need to fight behind.
Spike down A.
See that Spike sitting there in flashes. They try to hold back side. Such a pesky, difficult place to hold. But they're doing it. They've been able to trade 1-for-1 here. Buzz is so weak, and RB healthy, having to take a step back. Concerned, paranoid perhaps, of the flank. The pressure applied from the extremities. Buzz holding. U-Haul somehow getting away with nothing but a sliver of HP. Being traced and followed. Prowler not quite finding its mark. 2v2. Kiwi, RB, he was the healthy one. He's fallen. It's all on to Buzz, and he's gotten it down to 1. The nade right click. The swing out to buy time. He tries to reload, and the timing could not be worse. FUT get the pistol. Vision will be given. Mako on the hole, trying to keep him back, and he cannot. RB still playing with the Sheriff. The reposition is you see them both jump out of hookah. Side step. That Molly's gonna help.
That Molly missed, I think.
Did it?
No, it just barely didn't.
And it's just enough to buy time. Well done.
Both players spotted, so
Wow.
yeah, they're gonna be able to reset, but DRX is gonna be able to use this timing to take the fight, but he still wins it.
What? And he gets away?
And speaking of the reset happening in showers, DRX completely gave up that space, so Ada Captain fully safe on the other side of the map.
It's just criminal that he's able to do that with the Classic and then survive. The Bulldog now finding it. You mentioned it just a few moments ago. It was preserved from the previous round. And it's finding its mark. Stacks trying to snatch him back into this thing. They still have 2 rifles to play with.
RB went hunting with the Spike alone. He was the only person who got past that wall. And then the second player who picked it up ended up dying farther back, but the Spike went farther in.
Stacks trying to have to reach his way out of the cover to grab the Spike, but instead it's a flash out looking to take the fight, and it's Krax who wins it out.
Huge. So even if they get ecoed here, we're finally gonna have a first gun round after. There are some key ults here close. I mean, there's one. I wasn't even talking about that one.
You were just saying. That's unreal. This is a very good sign for what we're in for. If it's going to continue to be things like that, where rifles do not matter.
What is going on? And you're looking here, RB's gonna have his no command. Buzz is gonna have, actually he's completely out of the fight. He's close to a showstopper though. I need to see him start to hunt. But they're not sure this round's completely locked up just yet, so getting in good post-plant positions. DRX is very, very good in these spots. Zest has his Molly. There's a KO Molly as well, Viper Molly too. There's no way they're giving this up.
You certainly wouldn't think so, but I also wouldn't think we'd be in this position in the first place. Ada Captain playing on the other side of the wall. He's able to take down one. You see the Molly soar across the sky as Captain takes a second. I mean, the Sheriffs might be the MVP of this if this continues.
Buzz ready to go.
Flash, showstopper, 2 done. Buzz looking for the 3rd, but the op finds its mark. It's just momentary though.
And nobody there to help out to break the Seekers for Kiwi. So even though he gets that shot off, he gets nearsighted by the Seeker hitting him. And we will finally have 2 in a row here for DRX as FUT immediately fall back to save. That's the sort of execute you can't let DRX get.
Right. And short Buzz has already taken the line. Kiwi on the other side, and the no-scope lands, now upgraded to a weapon. Satcheling across, looking for the second. The crosshair was moved just a bit too early.
Had to make a solo play. Stacks was coming from behind.
Orbital strike dropped, Zest falling too. Krax rotating over. Back towards A where the Spike ticks away. Mako not able to land the shots. Ada Captain wins that out. Stacks on the flash and on the swing. You wonder what it is that the play is because RB's playing so safe, so far off. Having Stacks takes the fight by himself. And Prowler in face of RB. The snap out on Homage is clean. And RB's left alone. The safety valve gone. He's gotten it down to 1. Looking for the target, and it's not able to land. FUT still have so many tools. They have the Orbital Strike, that's one. They have the Pit, they have the Nightfall too. Everything dumped into this. Numbers still up. FUT now pushing forward, trying to jump out of the site. And it's Chaotic, Sax, and Mako, the 2 that remain. The defuse is almost gotten to half, but it's interrupted. Mako, 1v3, and that's the round. Trailblazer out. They have hookah control as well here. It's a little bit of a stronger push, but they can play through the smokes. The toggling of utility is so nice by the controllers. He's gonna try to funnel his way out. Can they hold the line once more? Numbers big for FUT, and they're just getting better.
30 seconds left.
Zest subbed into a 1v4. Face of Showstopper, a Prowler. There's nothing he can do. RB now understanding there is some presence. He gets the kill. The patience pays off. Now with 13 seconds left, the spike still hasn't been sent out. It's still trying to push its way out from short. They're getting the openings. Can Buzz play spoiler in the face of the smoke? He gets the kill. But you're right. Just a little over a second.
And they also have the boombot to help them clear back down short and get into lamps.
DRX need this moment. They need this pistol. Sax needs to convert, and he cannot. Silence, and there it is. They try to use the Showstopper Buzz, looking to greet them early. Kiwi, is he gonna find a target? No, the show stopped. Zest with 3, that was. Stacks falling.
RB went in the TP.
Yeah, that's not what the intent was. RB with 2. Spam expecting to pre-fire. Buzz finds the timing on Mr. Fallen. It's all Maj by himself. RB's gotten it to half. Maj is healthy!
Here it is, dry walk up. Finally a haunt in the back of sight. Clears everything.
The knife too, not catching Buzz. Kiwi's looking for it. It's another kill.
Big ults. Zest infesting his. Buzz has his as well. RB with the KO.
10 seconds left.
Spike now down. Side control in favor of FUT for now, but it seems like a weak grip. DRX snatching it out of their hands. Cracks on trade. Showstopper still in play, and it looks like he's trying to hold it. He succeeds. Carries it into the next round. Too many, more than he should.
Big follow-up ults here for FUT as well. There's one used.
Trying to go up top. I mean, we're just getting teased with these Showstoppers not going off. Mako and RB holding it back. They can still do this. This is a 2v2. Spike in hand. Yeah, 35 seconds left. RB could be rezzed.
30 seconds left.
Is that going to bait the swing out? Sax is creeping forward, but he's flashed. It's all onto Cracks, and Stax gets 2.
Looks like they're marking for a haunt when Mr. Fallen's dead.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Oh, that's up close. Buzz with another. Buzz with 2.
Pit available for Mako. That could help.
8 HP. I mean, do you invest it here? Knowing with potential, it's safe to spam, and another kill for Mako. 8 HP, 8 bullets, Sax at half. He has to pull off. Can Sax do a 1v3 by himself? He's trying to get knifed, and he cannot. Of course.
Almost gets stunned up.
Oh, Kiwi is joined.
He just got self-stunned.
Yeah, certainly not the intent.
They're blocking each other now.
Playing closer. The spacing is not great. Pacing on it's a bit more labor too. Mako with another. And now they funnel forward. 3 remain for the attacking side. And it's been equalized at 3. He Stacks so weak. He still gets a kill onto the opposing Sentinel. Buzz has gotten it half, 3/4 of the way. He's just gonna hold it. And that's exactly what he does. If FUT end B here, Maj is in a position to potentially push to spawn. All right, I wonder how much of that's gonna draw back. Sax is down, Buzz swinging in. He has 2 served up right in front of him, but he couldn't see any of them. RB looking to cut off the rotations, and it's Cracks who drops him.
Now Ada Captain has his ult too.
30 seconds left.
Maj holding any rotation into the side, not anymore. 25 seconds too.
Orbital strike drops, Zest, 85 HP. Kiwi cleans him up, that's a spike down. Mako not able to hold. And here they find their space. The thing is, you have Buzz who's still playing up in tower, and they have to clear it, they have to check it. It's well considered by Maj. Off of the neural theft, Ada Captain does get the spike down. And there's just way too much for Sax to handle. Do they just cut losses here? Do they rotate off? Mako's the only one who's still alive. Zest was up a moment ago. It was equally unwinnable fight.
That's tough. That flash from Stax intended to help RB continue to flank onto Tree. Two rounds in a row now for DRX. Lost.
Caution here.
It's funny because I said emphasis needs to be here for FUT to stop a slow start from happening. I definitely think that's achieved already. But on the flip side, DRX needed to stomp on this map, I feel like. Need to bring the same energy that we saw from FUT in that first half on Bind. 2 stuns can delay for quite some time.
There's the first. And there's the second. The delay done. The Rolling Thunder invested, and that's going to hit them all.
Nobody can follow up on the stuns right now. There's 3 players stuck in halls.
They don't have dish control either. Maj is posted up there right now. Providing cover. Stacks flash on the turn. Tries to get the shots. He cannot.
Cage trigger. Cage trigger.
It's another clean round up from FUT.
My ult's ready.
Gun here.
And that indecision from Stacks there. The IGL who's usually so confident in the calls that he's making. Not sure about what came through on that B site. This could do damage. Double stun connected.
But only 1 kill found.
The follow-up from Stacks doesn't work out either. Buzz again in trouble alone.
Has utility to delay.
Kiwi's still up to help in this fight.
There's the first nano, and it's a pinch. They're rotating in from the southern side. They've got him boxed in.
He's looking though, out of captain, ready for it.
Out of captain, the first to fall. Buzz on the swing. The timing is great. Mr. Fallen joins him.
Lock this way.
But Kiwi finding the space to open the site. The problem is the spike's out of reach.
Look at Maj. He's instantly going down underpass. Mako's already aware of it, but Mako has not been great this game. Maj has been fantastic at these peaks. If they can find the timing together.
Maybe. Zest gets the kill. Kiwi left alone.
He's gonna run all the way arcade? No.
Managed to get the spike, and he's gotten it down into a 1v2.
That haunt
Almost
hurts.
planned situation, but you're right, the haunt was the issue. And another hit towards B. Nightfall used though, you see Judge getting value in the hands of Buzz. Mako with the ult, but Kiwi with the swing.
Somehow got through that smoke is Zest, deep, RB flanking as well.
Yeah, he just got hit by a trip though.
Look at Maj. He's gonna be way too late. Util out though, cracks.
Surely you consider the positioning there. They've taken the site back, they've taken the space.
Oh, it's not planted for them
No.
whatsoever.
They
No
don't have
util
lineup.
to deny this. It's over.
One enemy remaining.
What a call. Thrown. And there's no concealing this at all.
This works just as well though. Execution, where's it at?
You have 2 on site, and the orbital strike should separate. It does. Maj not able to find a second. As Sax is on the trade, Buzz, who's going to be rotating so late, still has that lockdown to play around. So if they commit to the site, they're going to have him trapped in.
Remember, out of captain just uses Brim ult 2, can't break it.
No Hulse control for FUT. What's the play? How did they commit? Krax has been spotted. He was stunned, and now dead.
Here it is, inside of Sand. They're not using it!
3v3 here, and it instantly falls apart.
Why are they peeking there?
They're gonna funnel their way out. RB has a chance to play spoiler, but he's sectioned off and he's dead. Only taking 1 with him. Mako on the swing. Buzz finding value with it.
Oh gosh.
Zest is still here. He's playing far off. All he has is a classic though, and the classic works! There's never none to be had.
I don't think that turret even spotted right now.
Which is interesting because they should have heard it go off. Mako trying to anchor between him and the turret. At Capco's caught in a hard place. Mako looking for another, not able to clean Kiwi up.
One enemy remaining.
Spam just not landing, but that's all right because Krax was there to save it.
Kiwi's still
Spike
hunting.
planted.
RB getting real close to attempting this 1v4, but oh no. He's going for the knife.
Got a knife? What kind of skin
The
is there on the
stun
knife?
too to try to catch him.
What's the skin on the knife? Okay, that's a good one. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. They wanted to go an underpass, but there it is. Orbital strike, rolling thunder, and lockdown all invested almost simultaneously. Lockdown's cleared. Zest on the swing, 10 HP.
Already defusing.
He's already gotten it to half. That's huge. In the face of the Molly, stays alive.
Still an aftershock for Mr. Fallen too.
They're both so weak. Maj on the swing, and he's found. Spotted. There's the aftershock that you were just mentioning. Now the fault line, the swing is there. RB's already gotten it, and Zest is gonna hold it the whole way!
Of them, and now, oh my goodness. RB's so quick.
So confident,
trying to
but
go right back.
Kiwi's even more.
It's just crazy. Loved it. We just mentioned The Neon versus Neon battle.
Fallen looking to deal some damage, but it's actually Stacks who walks away with 2.
That's the classic FUT play right there. Just going right up for the re-contact.
I mean, we saw it so many times on Bind, how effective it was.
Spike planted.
But now everything is pacey, and it nets him a kill. But the pace is injected right back as the defense holds the line. Still with that though, the spike out of reach currently. Picked up by Mako.
These guys are just getting spammed through. Almost all the kills in the last 3 did not come with sight.
Mr. Fallen 1v2, not able to convert. Mako cleans him up. DR.
That was the problem for them, was in these situations on Bind, but I agree with Brad. It wasn't even that. They couldn't even get in these post plants. It's stuff like this that interrupts them. Mako's molly is out.
It's a 2v2 here. Krax has picked up a weapon. Time is short.
Last player standing.
Why, he just turned on Mako.
Woo!
Crazy! Oh, not at the same time.
Off your feet!
And that is how things are up. The Rolling Thunder RB with the wall up, and it's Buzz who gets the kill. Pushing forward, trying to get value with the stuns, but it's Krax who stays alive. Filthy has a chance for the 3rd, but no.
Got the brim ult here. Could catch something else.
There's the spike. Add a captain holding for now.
Oh, he tapped to try to bait it out.
It never came. How do they go about this?
Flash out!
Sacks on the flash. Note how weak he is. 54 HP. Had to take out a captain down. Cannot. 2v2 now. Now ult invested. And that's going to keep RB at bay for now. Stuck on the outside looking in. He's healthy. He's got ult. Dares challenge. And out of captain holds him back. He's tucking tail and trying to run away. Swings out at just the right time. Looking for the 2nd. Not converted. Zest left alone. Nothing but a Sheriff. Finds one.
Time.
He's got a gun. He's got spam. No!
Doesn't get the half.
No way! What a play! The Red Bull clutch!
Trying to delay the fight against this ult. They're gonna go for it still.
Flash, and they're just taking the damage! Buzz glad to take one with them, jumping out with the shorty and finding the kill on a Kiwi.
And what a strange decision for FUT. Nobody was gonna get locked down, detained from that. They could have just stayed out. How's that work? Whoa. Still gets the kill.
The potential for a Maj 1v3 on the cards. Molly swinging by. RB found. But it's just a tease.
Yeah. Mako has ult too.
Once the first used, and it's traded right back. Now that all that's out of the way, they still have 3 ults on the side of DRX.
Counter breach ult coming.
I mean, they've got it primed and ready to go. How on earth do you navigate everything that they're throwing at you? A kill like that is certainly going to help. It's Zest on the equalizer. Orbital strike dropped. Fire falling from the skies. As it's only one left on defense. Mr. Fallen. Can he keep the map alive? 1v2. Mako creeping forward. Assassination style. Maj is only going to have to deal with 2. But he might have his hands full anyway. Yep. Mako clean. How much more can they find as Buzz gets a 2nd, trying to spam through, and that's, you can't ask for much more of a retake for DRX.
That dart is...
With the Bucky, right out of the smoke, he's paranoid, but the wingman doesn't spot him. He doesn't spot him at all! RB with 2, robbed of the 3rd, courtesy of Mako. Finally, landing it, switching weapons and getting them all.
Especially with the... Oh, he's gonna... Hello?
He repositions and he's cleared. Doesn't matter, FUT still gets what they want. Zest.
For the first time in that execute, looks like there's so much coming at you. There's so little to do if you're the player's backside except get off. I'm surprised they didn't make that decision.
Maybe this hit, it's going to be really difficult to find space for the op in the hands of Buzz. Kiwi has already gotten the kill out onto Sax. And the defenses of DRX are crumbling. You see him trying to funnel out of the site, trying to flood their way through! But Zest with 2, and Mako does it as well. It's pushed off of it for now. He's going to continue to explore. Meanwhile, once again, the hit towards B, and Stacks with the hold.
What a flash out of Mako too, helping outside of garage. And they know where Mr. Fallen was moments ago. Remember, Buzz had a little engagement with him. The thing is there's no flash to help. So Stacks is freely able to just walk into sight, and because of that fast pivot that they're trying to do, and especially with Mr. Fallen lurking at that point, he doesn't have a second smoke to cover both links at the same time. DRX is completely ripping them apart because of that.
And RB's gone hunting for it. With 13 seconds left, Mr. Fallen, you see the money. It's not great for him. He wants to preserve this weapon. Keep the Phantom into the next. There's no help, RB. It's just you here. Actually, that fault line from really far away is nice. That's well done. But DRX are ready for it. The paranoia, the stun. Kiwi's dead again.
That's like 3 times he dies first in the exact same thing, and it's the same lurk for Mr. Fallen. This time it might find value. Where's Zest? Nothing.
Right in between the eyes.
It's desperation right now, too. It's like a delayed call to come into A. Mr. Fallen almost had the line in. And even when he dies, they continue forward. It won't let them the site this time, but remember, the retake was perfect for DRX on this pistol. Oh, and they've got tools. Full house of ults.
Just wonder how much desperation FUT really feel here. Do they dare invest one of their ults in an attempt to secure this? It's such a difficult decision. You're down 5 rounds in an elimination map. Traded Buzz, drop the weapon. You drop the op. Went for lighter weaponry, but it's Zest who cleans things up.
Gonna go for an execute.
Mosh pit. Almost exactly following the paranoia, and Sax is in trouble here. Has to reposition. And he does. Zest and Sax holding the site. Mako's there too!
Oh, the Thrash is stunned. The ult coming out too. He might actually get tagged by that.
He's already gotten one. Mr. Fallen from up top, and he's ripped right back down. And they still have 2 numbers here. That's well done by Kiwi. Get him to a 2v2. They don't have the spike though, it's out of reach. Can Kiwi creep his way forward? Trying to play around the crowd burst. Spike gathered, and it's just momentary. Poised to fall. This one at the hands of DRX. RB taking the space, and you can see the intent for DRX. You had RB on one side, you had Buzz on the other, and they both find kills. Fully splitting things up, but Cracks nicely held. They're gonna try to get back in against the spike and Buzz. What? How does he get away with that?
I love Buzz. That guy's crazy too. Okay.
That was well done. Kiwi never saw him.
Off of what?
Stacks holding things nicely. Looked like he had just sidestepped that Captain Stun.
Yeah, he did. I was wondering where Captain Stun was off of, but he just randomly throws it and doesn't have the information about where Stacks is positioned, so he's in front of it.
Cracks up in heaven, looking for a life to take with him. Instantly smoked off. The spam not finding it. Mosh has to push forward with this. Well done to handle Buzz. A Cracks 1v3 would be something special here. 1v2 now. Tucking into smoke and then popping right back out, but the spike is becoming a factor. Time is not on his side, and neither is his health. Where's Zest? He has a shock too.
Especially how close they are.
Smoked off. Mako playing up close in Cubby. RB with the nano. So that's now 3 pieces of utility to consider. The Rolling Thunder, the Shock Dart, and the nano. They're gonna get it the whole way. Oh, the nano, half! There's the Rolling Thunder, pushing him forward. The fight taken. So far, the fight won. Can Sax one? Kiwi's through and short. And there's help with him. Dodge the paranoia. Well done.
It's a low buy here from DRX. Knives of Buzz, though, could put an end to this thing, and they might just do that.
Just now taking damage after getting 2 kills. Are the knives what decide the series? This broken buy is broken no longer. They've all upgraded weapons. at this point, FUT feeling like they're 6 feet under and just waiting for the final procession to close things up, and that's exactly what it's going to be. Cracks pushing forward. The Blade's not doing it, but Stacks does. DRX obliterate FUT and punch their ticket to playoffs.